Welcome back to my channel, everyone. In today's video, I am trying this out, whatever this is. It popped up in my feed on my Instagram, and because it's all in foreign language, but it seems like it is this sheet which has these inlays, and you put around them and you put them in your mold, and then you pour your Eco-Resin and you end up with this beautiful something. So I ordered some. Let's unbox this. Okay, cute packaging. Oh, that's cute. I did get two. I don't know why, just because I thought, like, I'm paying shipping anyway, so I got two. So there's two sets of these. We're only going to work with one, so I'm going to put the second one away. It's weird because it feels like fabric. For some reason in the video, I thought it was paper, but it feels like fabric, but like fabric, but not a fabric.
That makes no sense.
Let's open this up. It seems pretty big. Okay, I'm just gonna open like half of it so I can look at the designs. Love, love, love it. There's a lot of patterns, and this is one side. This is the other side. I am loving the shapes as well. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so in terms of the molds, I have a square one for the square bits, obviously a round coaster one for the round bits, and then I have an oval one for, say, the oval bits, and then I have this smaller but wider oval one for this size, which works. Well, that's all well and good. What mold should I be using for these? Because these smaller circles, they're neither like a coaster size, they're too big to be a pop socket. I'm not sure what they're meant to be, but I'm gonna go and look around in my molds and see if I can find something. But if you know what this is for, do let me know in the comments.
A few moments later.
Okay, I couldn't find anything of the exact size. But what I did find is this tea light mold, tea light holder mold. It's not quite the right size. The center circle is a bit small, so I will have to cut around the pattern, I imagine. But that's literally the only thing I could find. And I would rather not waste these and give it a go with this. So that being said, I think we start cutting the patterns. Hey. So I just put some music on and literally went for it. It took me forever to begin with because my scissor that I started to use was rubbish because it had a bit of resin on it. Of course, everything has resin on. So I swapped my scissor, but even still, I did not realize when I first started how many inlays these are, and it took me forever to cut them out. So here's some satisfying montage of me just cutting away. While I do that, I want to give a massive shout out to Kelly Jean. Kelly Jean, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting my videos.
Thousand years later.
Finally, I have managed to cut all of them. It took me forever. So a lot of these are in sets, like there's different shapes of the same pattern. So I want to kind of like sort them out before I start so I know what I'm doing. Once I have all the similar patterns kind of bunched together, I am now deciding what inlay do I want to start with, and I have chosen this yellow and monochrome one because it has 4 pieces, so I think I'm going to start with that. It looks quite fun. Now, I did notice some of these were a bit wrinkly, so I figured I should probably iron them out. Again, you guys, I'm going blind here because where I've seen this creator use these, it's been in a different language. I do not know what's the right way of doing this. I did try and reach them out on Instagram, but I haven't got a response yet, so I'm just doing what I think is right, but I guess we're just about to find out if it all works out. So I'm obviously going to use Resin-Crete. I have mixed up a large batch. I don't know how much I'm going to need. I might have to mix some more, but I'm going to stick with the natural white color of this, and I am going to link everything in the description along with my discount code. So I'm ready to place these down. I did give some of them a trim where I thought I needed to, and that's it. I'm putting them facing down on the mold and just filling these up with the Resin-Crete. Now Now I am resisting the urge of tapping and moving these as we normally do with an Eco-Resin, just because I don't want to end up moving or dislodging the inlay from where I've placed it. I'm going to leave these to cure for a bit and go play with Sky, who, by the way, wants to remind you to like, comment and sub. It has literally just been about half an hour and I cannot wait any longer. I just have to unmold these, so let's hope that they are cured. I am so nervous. I really want this to work. I am nervous because when I was pouring, I saw a bubble come up and that's not a good sign. So, okay, I don't know what to start with first, but okay, let's start with this. Like I said, it's literally just been half an hour. And Resin-Crete, like, you can unmold in half an hour to 40 minutes. I usually do like to leave it a bit longer. Okay, let's do this. It worked. Oh my God, it worked. I love that so much. Okay, that is perfect. Okay, let's see how the others do. Now, I am doubtful about this one, so let's do this. I mean, there's so many reasons why I'm nervous about this. The inlay was not the right size. It was bigger. And I feel like that's all the more chance for the Resin-Crete to actually get under the inlay. So, super nervous. Let's see. Ready? Oh my God. Wow. Okay, wow. Why was I nervous? This is brilliant. Okay, I love that so much. Okay, going to the next one. Wow. I am obsessed. I don't know why I was nervous, but I am literally obsessed with this. Now, this one is not as perfect as the other two. Maybe I didn't have like the cut, like I didn't do a good job cutting it from the corner. So you might see a little jagged edge, but I am so pleased. Now for the big one, like this is going to be epic. I am so excited. Here goes. It is perfect. Okay, obsessed to another level. Like, I mean, just look at that as a set. I have to do all of them. I literally have to make all of them. And I didn't count how many they are, actually. Let's do a quick count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
2 very boring minutes later.
46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So 54 inlays in one sheet, or whatever that you want to call it. That's quite a lot. Can I do all of them? I so badly want to do all of them. I don't know if I have enough Resin-Crete to do all of them, but we're definitely doing some more. Like, we have to. And that's basically what I did. I went on, it was like a rinse repeat cycle, mixing Resin-Crete, pouring, unmolding, rinsing, pouring, unmolding. That is literally what I did on repeat, because like I said, I had to make almost all of them. Don't know how much Resin-Crete all of these are going to take, but I can't stop. I cannot stop, you guys. I have lost it at this point. So like I said, things did get quite out of hand and I could not stop making these. At this point, I am thinking it is a good opportunity for me to be giving these out to you guys, because I am so close to 10k subs, and as soon as I cross that milestone, I want to give some of these as sets to my subs and just thank you guys. So if you are liking these, stay tuned. We are going to do that giveaway as soon as I get over that milestone.
1 eternity later.
I have literally just finished all of the Resin-Crete that I had, so that basically puts an end to the madness. I've just poured the last little bit, let me show you, that I had left, and these are still curing all day, back to back. That's what I've been doing. It's literally dark outside, but I've loved every minute of it. I'm going to leave all of these to sweat out, and then we're going to deal with them in the morning.
The next morning.
Okay, so like I said, I did have a little think about how I want to seal the inlay portion of them. I decided to come up with resin, of course, because that is all I can think of.
Oh my God, who could have seen that coming except every single person ever of all time?
So I'm doing a little test one here just to pour a little bit of resin. I'm using the Fast Cure 4-hour demold by Jurisdiction Officials, just a thin layer, and we're going to see how this goes, because I don't know what to expect in terms of, are they going to be bubbles? spills? Is this going to be an issue? And honestly, you could even skip this step altogether just because it seems like this material is water resistant and for outdoor use anyway. So I'm thinking if you didn't seal it, it should be fine also. But just because this is functional art, I would just feel better if they were coated properly with something in case you spilled or in case you wanted to wash them. I did have a tiny bit extra resin, so I did do that to some more. And honestly, it seems to work absolutely fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and coat all of these with resin. But what I did switch out is I swapped the fast cure that I used in the test with some deep pour resin. And my reasoning behind this was there's going to be fewer bubble issues with the deep pour. It is thinner, so maybe it'll absorb itself better into that fabric. So I switched to deep pour and literally coated all of these, which was again a whole thing.
Eventually,
I did use my silicone tool to just rub the resin nicely into the edges and into the fabric and gave them a little rest just for a few minutes for the bubbles to come up top, and then torched these. Seemed to have worked fine. It wouldn't be my channel if everything went super smoothly, would it? So I ran into issues and it's partly my fault. So these ones here, this one, and these two have had issues. Basically, can probably see they've formed that layer on top, which is quite annoying. And the reason it's happened is that I have obviously like a bazillion of these and I was running out of space. So I put them on top of each other this way to cure. And even though I was super conscious to make sure that, you know, they were all not lined up completely and there was circulation going through the sides, it obviously wasn't enough. So now my plan is to let these cure completely, and I might have to obviously give them a sand and do another coat. That might not even happen in this video, to be honest, because I just want to get these finished. I did try and torch these a little bit and see if they would make a difference and the film would disappear, but it didn't work. So I'm going to let these cure because I did use Decor, and it's still going to be a couple of days before these are fully cured, and then we're going to finish these.
3 days later.
Next, in order to finish these, I'm going to back these with some cork. So I'm going to go around, outline them, cut them out, stick them on. Again, another very long exercise. After which I decided I want to add my logo on the back of these. So I used my eMark Go printer. Again, I'm going to link it in the description below. And doing just that, just going over all of these and adding some details. Things got a little out of hand with this project, as you can see. And we did have a few casualties. Most of them I might be able to fix, but I absolutely love these. I cannot pick a favorite. I love them all so much. But if you have one, do leave me a comment and let me know which. And I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye. If you've enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you will like these too. So go check them out.